Hey Marvel. Hey, you guys are doing What If, right? Yeah, how about this? Silver Surfer, Infinity Gauntlet. What? What you guys are doing? Peggy Carter. Wait, Black Star-Lord? Wait, what about this? What about this one, huh? You don't want to do this? All right. You know what? Fuck it. I guess I'll just do it. Boom! How's it going, everyone? So, as you can definitely see, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to my love of Silver Surfer. Yeah. So, in this video, I will be reviewing and summarizing What If number 49, What If the Silver Surfer had possessed the Infinity Gauntlet. Published in 1993, this is a deeply thought-provoking and action-packed space adventure.
It will test your head and your mind and your brain. Too.
It asks the question, does absolute power corrupt absolutely? Can even the strongest and most noble of us fall to the corruption of power? And lastly, what would you do if you had the power to control all of time, space, reality, souls, and minds? Whoa. So let me go ahead and set the stage here. What If issue 49 takes place during the events of the Infinity Gauntlet issues 3 and 4. These were both written in 1991 by Jim Starlin. We see that in issue 3, Preparations for War, Adam Warlock has just put together a team of Earth's and the galaxy's mightiest heroes to take down Thanos. We see characters like Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Hulk, even Doctor Doom in order to help defeat the Mad Titan himself. So in the next few panels, Doctor Strange conjures his mystic conduits to transport each hero into the precise location that they need to be in order to execute their specific line of attack, essentially, giving them a chance at thwarting Thanos' plans, thus saving the universe. So while he's doing this, Adam Warlock and Silver Surfer take off in the other direction, a light year away from Thanos' position in space. Why would they do this, you might ask? Well, it's revealed shortly after that Adam Warlock's plan was not in fact to defeat Thanos with Earth's mightiest heroes. The true purpose of the initial attack was merely diversionary. It was upon the Sentinel of the Spaceways, the Silver Surfer himself, to take out Thanos and reclaim the Infinity Gauntlet. And so in issue 4, the battle commences, and our heroes begin to fail, unfortunately. We see that one of the last remaining living souls on Thanos' demonic temple is Captain America. He walks up to the egomaniac fearlessly and courageously, even in the face of utter death. And as Thanos lifts his hand to exact his punishment on the first Avenger and now the last Avenger, Adam Warlock gives the signal to the Surfer a light year away. The Skyrider of the Spaceways takes off at light speed and travels an entire light year to get to Thanos with one goal, one purpose, and that is to take the Infinity Gauntlet. But as he approaches at light speed, he misses his mark, and echoes of failed plans and good intentions become wasted in futile acts. But that is exactly where we begin in issue number 49 of What If. But this time, the Surfer retains the gauntlet and becomes a god. We see in one of the first panels that he feels it's his sole responsibility to essentially take on the burden of ultimate power, that he can entrust this to no one but himself. By doing this, not only does he control the Infinity Gems, he literally becomes them, mastering all of space, time, reality, mind, soul, and power. And his first order of business is to undo the madness that Thanos had wrought throughout the galaxy, restoring everything just as it was. We see all our perished heroes return from the dead and placed back on Earth. A noble act by a righteous man. But Surfer doesn't believe his work is done. He goes on to rid the universe of disease and illness, hunger and starvation, hatred and war, greed and poverty, natural disasters, man-made strife. All are averted. Even death is now made beautiful, as something to be cherished and not feared.
Death is just another path, one that we all must take.
But Surfer's good intentions and moral actions come to a halt as he visits Mephisto in these few panels, when he tries to remake Mephisto by transforming him into a useful and productive being. Mephisto turns his back on Silver Surfer, rejecting his will. In his rage, the almighty Surfer completely obliterates Mephisto into ash, and after regretfully realizing what has taken place, he vanishes and retreats to his throne in space and in solitude. After this outrage, Adam Warlock and Thanos seek out the help of Doctor Strange to devise a plan, essentially, to take down Surfer. But by this time, Norrin Radd is much too far gone. He tells Adam and Thanos that in order to properly wield his new power, he must become God by embracing omnipotence, reshaping the universe to suit his divine scheme. Knowing that there is only one who can stop this madness, Doctor Strange opens a portal and reveals his master plan. Shalla-Bal, Norrin Radd's one true love. God, don't you love it? But for them to truly be together again, Surfer grants his power to Shalla-Bal, making the two equal in their matrimony.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
With her newly adopted strength, Shalla-Bal then tries to convince Surfer to stop his madness and become the man that she has loved all these years. But Surfer refuses and the two begin to battle. Surfer gains the upper hand, is about to rain death upon his beloved. But Shala lets out her final breath of hope, and she says, "No matter what you have become, Norrin, I will always love you." These words and her love overcomes the Surfer with compassion and snaps him out of his corrupted state. And the two embrace, and she forgives him of his altered actions against her. But Norrin knows there is still one last action to be taken. He states in this next panel that the only noble thing to be done with ultimate power is to turn it against itself. And in the blink of an eye, he sacrifices himself, destroying the gauntlet and the Infinity Gems with it. No greater love hath a man than to lay down his life for his fellow man. This book really is pretty incredible. It's one of my favorites. And it really does do a good job of reminding us of staying true to ourselves while being humble through the process, and never losing sight of who we truly are and recognizing those who love us unconditionally. So Disney Marvel, instead of just writing bloated political narratives that are just made to virtue signal and race swapping and gender changing all of your characters, why don't you take a page out of the actual source material? It addresses a lot deeper issues and plot points that will actually engage your audience. But no, why would you want to appease your audience with an actual creative story? When you could just tell them what to think and then chastise them when they don't agree with your way of thinking. But it is really just the same song and dance we see from Disney Marvel for every one of their properties. So I think I'll just stick to reading my back issues. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again.